"Very truly, I tell you, one of you is going to betray me." Jesus also used the bread and wine of the Passover meal to teach them about his coming death. Luke 22:19-20 records his words, "And he took bread, gave thanks and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, 'This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me.' In the same way, after the supper, he took the cup, saying, 'This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you.'" After the meal, they went to a garden called Gethsemane, where Jesus prayed intensely about his approaching death. He was so distressed that his sweat became like drops of blood. 3 times he asked God if there was any other way, but each time he submitted to his Father's will. Luke 22:42 shows his prayer. "Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done." While Jesus was praying, Judas arrived with a crowd of soldiers and temple guards. He identified Jesus with a kiss, and they arrested him. All the disciples fled in fear, just as Jesus had predicted. Jesus was taken first to Annas, then to Caiaphas the high priest, where the Sanhedrin tried to find evidence against him. Finally, they accused him of blasphemy for claiming to be the Son of God. Since they didn't have the authority to execute anyone, they took him to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Pilate could find no crime worthy of death, so he sent Jesus to Herod Antipas, who was visiting Jerusalem. Herod questioned Jesus, but got no answers, so he sent him back to Pilate. Pilate tried several ways to release Jesus. He offered to release either Jesus or Barabbas, a known criminal, thinking the people would surely choose Jesus. But the chief priests stirred up the crowd to demand Barabbas. Matthew 27:22-23 shows what happened. "What shall I do then with Jesus who is called the Messiah?" Pilate asked. They all answered, "Crucify him." "Why? What crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. But they shouted all the louder, "Crucify him!" Finally, Pilate gave in to their demands. He had Jesus flogged and then handed him over to be crucified. The Roman soldiers mocked Jesus, putting a crown of thorns on his head and a purple robe on his back. Then they forced him to carry his cross to a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. There they crucified Jesus between 2 criminals. Even while dying in agony, Jesus prayed for his enemies. Luke 23:34